There have been a lot of side effects as a result of the coronavirus. Sometimes those side effects are positive, and sometimes they've been negative. When economists look at the side effects of things, really what we're talking about are something called externalities, and externalities can be negative or positive. For example, just the overall contagion of the coronavirus has been a very negative thing. It's created negative externalities, and to address those negative externalities, one of the things that governments have tried to do is enforce physical distancing or social distancing, keeping people away from each other so that the virus itself doesn't spread. There have also been positive externalities. If you look at the environment seems to be much cleaner. So because people aren't driving places, because businesses aren't operating, there have been positive effects on the environment. Lower pollution levels have cleaned things up, and maybe you've seen pictures of the after effects of people not going to work. Now, of course, people not going to work is not necessarily a good thing. The economic output in the economy has certainly gone down as a result of the virus, and that's a negative externality. High fear levels on the part of people. They stay home, they're not shopping, they're not going out and spending, they're not demanding as many things as they used to be demanding, and that's a negative consequence of this virus that is affecting the world economy. And then there are those shelter in place orders. Now, the shelter in place orders actually have two types of externalities associated with them. They can be positive, but they can also be quite negative. For example, these are positive things if people are enjoying time with their family that they don't usually get, if they are using the time to reflect on life and to make plans for the future, and maybe even complete some do it yourself projects around the house. But they can also have negative consequences. And those negative consequences are people who are alone, or are put upon people who are alone and are just not able to interact with others. They might be missing birthday parties or graduations or births or even deaths of loved ones, and they're not allowed to engage and interact with each other. And that can certainly lead to depression and suicidal tendencies. So there are certainly negative consequences as a result of these orders that are put in place. So the virus has imposed a lot of negative things on the economy, but there are some positive things as well. Those negative and positive externalities are just a consequence or a side effect of what we have been trying to do to handle this particular unusual circumstance.